everyone. How you doing? I had to wait for Mr. Zod. He fell asleep as usual. Also, I was driving the car. I just parked at, what was it, like 4:05 exactly. So I got here on time, but I didn't want to stream from the car. I didn't think that was a great idea. Welcome to the stream. This is Rob's Rules. I'm Rob. I'm here. You're there. Lots to talk about today. A lot to talk about. I think it's going to be very, very interesting stuff. Let me say hi to TG Shadow Gamer. I've been running around all afternoon. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Trapper Mike. Hello, Claudia. But Maya wants to do her roll call, so let's not hesitate. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. There is Maya. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's go. Say hi to who's that? Who's that?
Hi, Nitro.
Which is, what's the name?
Hi,
Lisa. Lisa.
Lisa.
All right. Who's this?
Hi,
Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Maya's not off to a good start here.
Hi, Cherry. Hi, Mel.
Who's that?
Hi, Kaylee.
Who's that?
Hi, Justice for Love.
Good. Who's that?
Hi, Kay. Hi.
That's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Who's that? Mel.
Hi. I said hi, Mel.
Yes, how about this one?
Hi, June.
June said, she said, I
Hi,
can't
Elizabeth.
see you. Right now they can't see you. Who's that?
Hi.
Lara.
Hi, Lara. Hi, Hooray.
All right, that's Hooray. Who's that?
Hi, Galette.
Galette.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. Yes, Sandy's here. Who's that?
I said hi to Cherry already.
Okay, you said hi to Lisa. Did you say hi to, you didn't say hi to her?
Hi, Jane.
Jane. Okay, who's that?
Jane from Tarzan.
Who's that?
Hi.
Shadow. There you go. Who's that?
I said hi to Claudia.
You said hi to Claudia. How about humility?
Hi, Humility.
Yeah, I know, you know that. Trapper Mike's all over the screen here.
Hi,
Who's
Trapper
this?
Mike.
Who's this?
Hi.
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. Who's that?
Hi. Hi.
Jessica.
Jessica.
All right, Maya's kind of out of it, so I'm gonna let her go inside because you're kind of out of it today. I don't know what's wrong with you. Normally Maya's boom, 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 but today I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up. So let me say hi, Eva. Hi, Margot. Hi, Tina. I don't know. Maya's got too many things on her head today. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Elizabeth. Me. Hi, TJ. Hi, Van. Is Tina? Is Margot? I'm going to go through the list. Mel. Shadow Gamer. What's going on? Trapper. Diamond Knight. I have to stop right here. I tried to get her on today, but she was at work, so unfortunately she couldn't make it. So she says, hello, Maya. Hello, Rob. Hello, everyone. I hope you are okay. We're doing well. Thank you so much. I always appreciate it. It's great to see you, Diamond. I hope all is well. Hello, June. Hi, Winona. Donald Dolan in the house. What's going on? By the way, I did get Maya something. And Donald, we're going to open your present tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to do a video. I got to do 2 videos now. Mike says he feels a lot better. That's good. Hello, Silver Widow. How are you? How are you, Silver? Hello, Cherry. Hello, Victorious. Victorious, huh? That's an interesting name. Victorious. I like it. Hello, Astrid. Hello, Kay. Tina. Sandy's in the house. Tina's in the house. The Glairer is here. How you doing, my friend? Good. You must be at work. I take it you're at work. Let me know if you're not. You want to stop in the stream, you can. That's fine. Who's there? Tina, Shadow, Kay, Lara, Kaylee. What's going on? Kaylee Lewis, Jane. Did I cover everybody? And June. I saw June here. I saw Nitrous Girl, which is Lisa here. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody. Oh, the Glairer. Look at this. Dude, seriously. Thank you so much. Dude, I really appreciate it. That's very nice of you, man. Wow, thank you, Glairer. Dude, seriously, Will. Oh, my God. Black and white. Whoa. Oh, my God. Wow. Hey, bro, hope you are well. Love from Texas, Rhodes. Dude, Rhodes, I would, my God, I hope you guys are well in Texas. I did write to you. I know you guys went through hell with that snowstorm. If you haven't subscribed to Black and White Entertainment, the fantastic channel, they got Black and White Sports, Black and White on Pop Culture, Black and White Entertainment, great 3 channels. Make sure you hit them up and that subscribe button. You haven't checked out the Glare, check them out. Hit that subscribe button. Wow, man. I don't know what to say, dude. Seriously. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Oops, sorry. I had a quick crash. I don't know what's happened. So for my, wow. And Glare, thank you so much, buddy. That was so nice of you. I'm trying to find a comment because my phone went out for some. Megan O'Shea with a super sticker. I'll get to that. Glare, thank you so much. Diamond Knight, Black and White Sport, Black and White Entertainment, Pop Culture, Sports. I can't thank you guys. Seriously, man. We're gonna have to do a live stream together. You guys, wow. I'm blown away. Like, I don't know what to say. I haven't seen that on my channel before. I'm like, wow, I'm trying to get to my channel. I'm sorry, I'm so discombobulated. So much is happening. We're running all around. Will's a great guy. Black and White Sports is great. So there's the Glare. I'm going to hit up. Wait, I got a couple more coming. Megan O'Shea, who I have to get to. Megan, hello, Haley. How are you? I see you there. Megan O'Shea. Oh, God, thank you so much. You guys are so... Wow, man, you're making me feel like I'm trying not to cry here because I feel so happy and so, wow, like full of love from you guys today. Megan, thank you so much. Who's going, bravo, bravo. Thank you so much. I seriously love you guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm so, hi, Ishani. How are you? Nice to see. First, sometimes I don't recognize names. I think it's like Maria is here. Claudia is here. Hello, Claudia. I'm trying to get everybody. Phantasmagorical is in the house. Oh, so is Matthias Peterson Explained. You haven't checked out this guy's channel? That's James's channel too. Please hit him up. Black and White Entertainment. We need to talk Star Wars soon. Yes. Listen, when you guys are available, Rhodes, I think I'm talking to you, or John Matrix. There's a lot going on with Gina Carano. We could definitely talk about. I'd love to have you guys on, do a Star Wars stream. It'd be my honor. Man, really, Rose, that was so nice of you, man. I'm so, wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Phantasmagorical. Chaz is in the house, another member of my channel. I have to get into that real quick. I just want to make sure I get everybody. Oh, Nitrous Girl. I'm going to get her. It's not 50, but it says I love you. Well, I love you too. Thank you so much, Nitrous Girl. I really appreciate it. My God, I so many to thank. The Glare, Nitrous Girl, Black and White Entertainment, Diamond Knight, Megan O'Shea. My God, thank you all. I love you guys so much. All my members, Cherry K, Donald Dolan, of course. How can I not thank Donald and Cherry? Yeah, of course, them. Trapper Mike, another great friend of mine. You guys, I love you guys so much. I can't tell you how much I love you. I so really. Amanda Grout is here. Okay, before we begin, before I get the panel in, tomorrow's a members only. It's a special members only because the members have asked me that they want to come on and chat. They want to join my live stream. So if you want to be a part of it, come on the members only tomorrow. We'll make arrangements and I'll get you guys on. So members, you got a chance to come on live with me. Talk about whatever you want with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case or Star Wars. I don't care. Whatever you want to talk about, it's up to you. You guys are members. We'll have a members only tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Hello, Sandra Stone. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Trish. great to see you here too. So many wonderful people, man. And also the members only, we were talking a little personal stuff. If you want to, that's tomorrow. We'll look at the emojis. You guys want to add something to it? We got a lot to talk about. Mr. Zod is here, of course. They're saying hit that like button. 35 out of 84 kneel before and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. He just hit over 1K. He'll be on in 2 minutes. Captain Obvious is here. I just want to say hi. I think I introduced. I got everybody. Oh my God. I got a new member. It's Black and White Sport. My God. Oh my God, man. Wow, dude, you really. Rhodes, man, I swear to God, I love you, bro. You're like a brother to me. I swear you've been there for me for over 2 years. And you know what's funny, Rose? I did a questions for creators. And you know what happened? I was going through my phone, looking at old videos, like deleting some stuff. And I found yours, man. And I remember when this guy talked about Star Wars. And for those of you who don't care about Star Wars, I just hope you bear with me. Because this has a little bit to do with what we've been through in life. This guy right here, Black and White Entertainment, his name is Rhodes Rants, I call him. First of all, he's in Texas, so he just went through the hell that Texas went through in the last week. The second thing about this guy, he went to Star Wars as an escape because he was a kid and he was very, very sick. He was very sick, and what got him through life was because he couldn't go out with other kids. He couldn't hang out with other kids. He got through life through Star Wars. So imagine that. Imagine being a child and you can't go out and play with your friends because you're a sick kid and you're not well. And it's just so sad to know that. And if you want to check out, you could check out my Questions for Creators playlist. I have about 25 people on there. They saw some guys one guy told about his daughter who passed away. And when I heard these stories from people like this about their lives and how Star Wars had changed them, that touched me so deeply to know that somebody's daughter had died and Star Wars got him through it. And another one, he got through this. This guy right here got through this because he was sick and Star Wars helped him escape. So when people say, I don't know, understand why you guys love Star Wars so much. And there's my daughter. That's Maya, by the way. She's writing. What the fuck happened this morning on Zod stream? I don't know. I can't answer you. I wasn't there. I have no idea what happened. Justice for Depp, she's off by how many? 7. She's 7 away for 200. If I can get 7 subscribers for Justice for Depp, the get it is 200 today. Just 7 people hit that subscribe button. Please do. Check out Black and White Entertainment, Black and White on pop culture, or Black and White on sports. They're phenomenal. The guys are great. They've been friends for over 2 years on this platform, along with John Paul Rye, who's now E-Hacker, who's Entertainment Hacker. That was us. It was Hacker, Rhodes, John Matrix, and me. We were the boys. We were together. We still are. It's been 2 years, and I love these guys like they're my best friends in the world. At least on YouTube, I've known them over 2 years, and they're a fantastic group of people. I can't preach more. I'll preach like them about just and proper. But let's get my panel on. Let's talk justice and Depp, and let's bring on Mr. Zod. Let's bring on Miss Tiffany Daniels, waiting patiently for me to shut the hell up. How are you? How's everything? Zod, you there?
Good.
Oh, hey! I'm on. Oh, crap! I botched that one. No, what up, everybody? It's the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money taking, the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying 1K villain in all of YouTube entertainment today, Mr. Zod. If you're saying, Zod, are you gonna run with that for a while? Yes, I am. But
great to see you, Mr. Zod. Make sure you hit both these channels the other way. Tiffany and Mr. Zod. If you haven't subscribed to both their channels, please subscribe to this guy also. Entertainment Crew. Hit that subscribe button. Tiffany, how you doing? What's going on?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. Thank you for that very long opening, so I'd have the chance to walk the roommate's dog, by the way. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. No problem.
Not much going on. Usually I don't plan videos. I kind of just go with the flow and what comes out news-wise I go with. But I just started a two-parter series is what I've been doing on my channel on basically why it matters. There are some folks who probably like, why would anyone who's a disability advocate even have a dog in the race in regards to this case? And I kind of go over into exactly why my last video. I was going to do the second part yesterday, but I am very new to using split screen or doing screen recordings, and my computer was not cooperating, and I didn't want to destroy it, so I gave up yesterday.
Well, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I have to binge watch. I just started binge watching this week. I caught a little Tammy Talks About last night. I caught a little of Kaylee. So I have to binge watch. I have to catch up with so many videos. You're another one, but I will catch up. So what else been going on in your channel since I've been a little absent? I apologize. I had a lot of family over. What's going on in your channel?
Well, basically, I've been covering that. Of course, continue to cover the whole Sia controversy in regards to her movie Music, which, yeah, that's been a long, drawn-out train wreck for the last few months.
Right.
And of course, as the JDAH updates come along, of course, we'll do brief updates on that.
Right. Right. How about you, Mr. Zad? What you got going on? You've been doing a lot of different things, so I don't know, man. What's going on with you?
Oh yeah. If you guys don't know, for anyone new, my uncle passed away. He committed suicide. It was some stuff that happened with the WWE. So I've been on a one-man mission to be the world's biggest pain in the ass to the WWE. And as such, I've been gathering and talking with and going on multiple streams. Tonight, I actually have the person who first broke the case of the allegations with the WWE, Mr. David Bixenspan, will be on my channel tonight. And we are going to, man, when I started talking to him, we're going to talk about my uncle, but there's so much more. Like, you guys will be shocked at the stuff that this man has uncovered about this company. And why I'm so adamant about going after them is the fact that out of everyone we talk about, no one has more dirt and grime and has been allowed to get away with it than this company. So I've been doing that. And also I've been doing a little show called the Late Night Talks. If you guys are there, that's what me, PB, and whoever the hell else shows up, and we just have a good time. And also I'm planning a 1K stream, which I'm not going to give away specifics, but I'm going to do it on a Sunday because I probably will drink in celebration, and you guys aren't going to want to miss it. It's going to be the original late night crew. So it'll be me, Stevie, Perp Minded, Cybernetic Husky, and Pop Culture PB. And if you guys think our Friday night show is crazy, oh my God, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I took the day off, so I don't know how I'm going to be the next day, but it's going to be so much fun. So it's been really, really busy.
That's good, man. That's good. You guys got a lot going on. I like to hear that. Hi, Yami. How are you? Just stopped in. Hi, Nikki Harrison. How are you? Good to see you. Just trying to say hi to people who are popping in, popping out. So today we got a lot to talk about. The first thing I know in my chat was going crazy about this. I should say in one of my comments in one of my videos, they wanted to know about Amber Heard, about Elon Musk, and about the Embryos. I didn't know what anybody was talking about. And I was like, what the fudge are you talking about? I haven't heard anything like this. So I did a little research this morning before I went out my mission. And it's pretty interesting. It happened like right around the time of the UK trial. So I missed it because I just at that point started covering the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. So this comes from canoe.com. I'll read you guys a little bit of it. I'm going to get Tiffany's thoughts and Mr. Zot's thoughts. I think this is pretty interesting. So Amber Heard faced legal battle with Elon Musk over frozen embryos. Report. This was on July 30th of last year. I didn't know much about this, so I'm going to read a little bit. It's not too long. I'll just read you some of it. Get your thoughts. Get everybody's thoughts on it. My daughter's going crazy, spamming. Amber Heard was reportedly locked in a legal battle with ex-lover Elon Musk over the Aquaman actress frozen embryos. In documents obtained by Britain's Daily Mirror, Jennifer Howell, a pal of Amber Heard's sister Whitney, and mother Paige revealed the later told her that the billionaire Musk was suing Amber Heard. Paige told me she was in a legal battle with him over the rights to embryos they had created together, she shared. He wanted to destroy them while Amber tried to keep them have a baby. Comparing Musk to Heard's ex-husband Johnny Depp, Howell said, Paige told me that Johnny Depp was either an angel or a saint compared to Elon Musk. Love it. Love what I'm hearing here. Howell made the claims in the U.S. libel trial Depp has brought against her. Her statement will be used as evidence in the trial in January of 2021, which was now postponed to May, then postponed to April 2022, after she received subpoenas from Depp's legal team. Interesting. The revolution comes after Henriquez, which is Whitney, testified in London's High Court in Depp's libel case in the UK, the tabloid The Sun. Pretty interesting. I didn't know this. I didn't know this at all. So basically, Musk and her had some kind of embryos going on, and Musk wanted them destroyed. And Amber's like, no, I want to have a baby. And this was last July. Now, there's been nothing new reported since last July on this case. I don't know much about it. This is all I was able to dig up and find in the short notice I had. I'll let Tiffany and then Zod speak their mind, and then you in the chat, see what you guys think of all this. Go ahead, Tiffany.
I don't really know too much about this either. Like everybody else, I did hear about the rumors about the embryos, and it was more along the lines of really. I guess I thought that she was just trying to have another rich man's child so she can have something over him. I didn't really know what to think out of any of it. And I just thought maybe she was suing him because she wanted that kid, because she could hold that kid over his head for the rest of his entire life.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. What about you, Mr. Zod? You got any thoughts on these embryos and this situation that I even know about? What do you think about it?
I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't know the specifics of this, but from just what you read, from just what I can gather as a clear-headed thinking individual that I like to think that I am, Jesus Christ, do we really need another Amber Heard in this world? And I'm not trying to be a dick about this, but honestly, do we? Well, I'm trying to think of the genes here. So you have a cross between Amber and Elon. First of all, gosh, that child's distinctions, I can't even picture that in my mind. But secondly, do we need another Amber in this world? And thirdly, I mean, part of me could understand that she wanted the embryos to trap them. That's probably not at all a stretch out of her character. But the other thing is, too, she could just want a kid. What I find interesting about this is the fact that she's having embryos as opposed to, doing it the old-fashioned way. So my question would be, why in the world did they go this route? Is there something where she can't have kids or something like that? Because that poses a whole bunch of new questions. Because normally people who do this can't have children, or they don't want a child at the time, to the physical part of it, because, actress or whatever. But I mean, it's crazy. It's unusual. it definitely sounds like an Amber Heard story. Jesus, I don't even know what to say. This woman, the more I learn, the more I realize there's a whole universe of stupidity out there that I never thought attainable by anybody. Like, Jesus. And Elon, bro, I'm going to give you some pro advice because I don't blame you, man. You built a rocket. I can't hate anyone who built a space program, but Elon, man, just let her go. Listen to the Frozen song. Let her go. Build your rocket ships, fly into space, send her, maybe a couple of other people. I'll send you a list. Send them right into the sun. Make the world a better place, Elon. Come on, man. Get it together. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what else I could say.
It is not worth it. All the level of crazy that she brings to the table, it is not worth it. It's just not.
I mean, yeah. I guess that's the only thing I can say. I mean, I don't understand. I feel like she has something on him that we all don't know about. But my whole thought would be, if I was him, or unless he's just like, guys sometimes fall for the wrong person. Can't help it. But dude, pull the ripcord and run already. Like, this is not worth the headache. It's not worth the bad publicity. He's in like a war with Benzo right now. I think he should just focus on his like billionaire problems and just leave this bitch alone. Just let her do her own thing, because you don't want to go down with the ship.
First off, there's so much going on, and this is why I keep covering Elon. Like, a lot of people don't realize how involved he is. I don't know if people think he's not. He's a big player in this game. He's a bigger player in this game than everybody thinks about. First off, he meets up with Mexico. We don't know what's going on there. They've got this embryo situation. Could that be part of it? I don't know. He's withholding evidence from Johnny Depp, okay, because they had the same attorneys. He withheld evidence for 3 years. Imagine that, 3 years that could have been vital to Johnny's UK case. He withheld it for 3 years to make it a hard time. He had those lawyers on his side. Johnny had to go sue his lawyers. His accountant messes up for $650 million in tax money. My God, there's so much of a headache. There's so much more here than just Amber Heard. See, people don't get it. When your plate is loaded, that you got to worry about your attorney betraying you. You got to worry about your your accountant not doing the right thing. You got to worry. Your mom had died. You got her after you. My God, I can't. And he gets his feet chopped off. He's getting beat up. He's getting abused. The media's after him. He's getting fired from Fantastic Beasts. He gets let go by Disney. Think about all this guy's gone through. If people can't see it, look, I don't know, man. There's a lot here. There's a lot here that he is going through. A lot. And I'm telling you, Musk is a big player in this game. He doesn't. Anybody who thinks that this guy is on Johnny's side or likes Johnny, you're going to have to have your head screwed in. You're going to have to have your head screwed in. Okay? Go ahead, Zach.
I was just make no mistake, though. It is. I don't believe it's anything personal against Depp. It's the game rich people play. The game Elon is playing is a game that none of us will understand because none of us are billionaires. But I strongly believe, even with his back and forth he's had with Depp, maybe there's a little sick Amber obsession in there because she seems to be included in a lot of things that happens around him. But make no mistake, a lot of this is just a corporate thing. He's on a different level than even actors. I mean, you're talking about he makes billions. That's when you're like in a whole new league, a whole new set of rules. So everything that man does, I am pretty confident in saying it's all money. It's all about different movements that directly concern him and his business. Even Amber Heard, I strongly believe there's going to come a point, like everybody else, where he's going to get tired of her shit Because at the end of the day, people, make no mistake about it, whether you like or hate the man, there's one thing that I think consistently drives the man, and that is his money, his wealth, his status. So at the end of the day, I don't think any of this shit is personal. I don't even think he personally cares about Johnny Depp one way or the other. I honestly don't. Because when you're a billionaire, you don't care about people like that. For him, and I'm just saying this realistically, he does not look at you, me, Johnny Depp, even Hollywood stars, right? And when we're talking, these are millionaires, right? But he's a billionaire. That's a different set of numbers. So for him, even these movie stars look like ants. Okay, so he's on a whole nother level. So like you said, Rob, I do believe there's a connection, but at the end of the day, I think somewhere tangled in there is finances. And what are all of these people about? And it's really the paradox of being that rich. At the end of the day, it's about keeping the money, right? Keeping the business going. Every move you make, from the time that man wakes up and pours his cup of coffee to the time he goes to bed, with the 2 or 3 supermodels he's probably with, it all comes down to how am I going to make myself more money and then keep the money I just made. And that's the fact. So I don't think with him and Johnny Depp or any of this stuff going on, I don't think he takes none of it seriously on a personal level. I think it's all business, and that's all he cares about.
That is actually a pretty good point. It's just kind of weird though, where he is a billionaire and it is a little bit of a different game entirely. There's just some things that have gone down that have been pretty dirty when you think about Justice Nichols and all the weirdness that was behind all of that. And I get it that it may not be personal, but if it's not personal, then if he has somebody doing it for him that likes to play dirty, or I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
I mean, for these people, though, you got to figure, right? And someone just made a comment in the chat about his mind and inventing and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, this guy, let's not forget, this guy has been behind genius ideas. I mean, you can't take nothing away from the man. He made himself the way he is. But the way I think he looks at it, and this is just speculation because I'm not Elon Musk, I'm not related to him, I don't know how the man thinks. But when you're on that level where you think about all of these crazy thoughts and theories, I mean, the man built a space program, okay? None of us, even if I was that rich, I can tell you my time would not be spent trying to go to another planet. I would buy tigers. But besides the point, okay, the man's on a different level. So he's mentally always thinking about this stuff. And money-wise, he's always trying to make it. And when you put those things together, I mean, this might sound weird, but just based on his actions, I think everything he's done has just been because to him, this is an annoyance. Think about the UK thing, right? All of the people he paid off, all of the lawyers, that only directly affected him. And I think he's like, oh, man, you know what? I don't want to deal with this shit. So I'm just going to pay off whoever I have to pay off, get these lawyers, get this done and over with so I can go about my business. The thing seems, even when he jokingly was talking about getting into a cage match with him, right? It was a joke. He, that's just who he is. He's all like, yeah, I'll take you out on cage. He doesn't take any of this seriously because for him, it's probably not. It's just like, this bitch keeps dragging me into this stuff. And all I want to do is make my electric cars and my rockets. And, he probably got involved with her not knowing, like Depp, all of the stuff that was going to come along with this. Because who's the big X factor in this that we all talk about? The X factor in this whole entire thing is Amber Heard and her shenanigans. Every time, whether you're talking Elon or you're talking Depp, or even the guy who was her cast member on Never Back Down. I was watching that channel. That dude's hilarious. But even when you hear the stories, everything has to revolve around her. Everything that happens that's shitty and unusual, you can bet she's always had some kind of part in it. It's mystifying. I've never met but at this point, I feel the way I've covered this, I feel like I better, but I've never seen anybody who just thrives in never-ending chaos. And that's what she does. She's a big-ass tornado that comes and sucks in everyone in the center of that and that tube and spits them out.
Yeah. And by the way, Shadow Gamer, you want to know, he wanted a cage match with depth. That's what he said. He said that, listen, the guy doesn't like Johnny. It's just simple. And if you don't know the history, I have a whole playlist with Elon Musk and Johnny Depp. To sum up real quick, when Johnny went to go film 1 month into their marriage, Amber Heard invited Elon Musk over to come over late at night. You can't get in there any other way without permission from the building. So she gave permission to the concierge. There was what's called a key fob. It's a private elevator. It's the only way in. It doesn't go to other floors. It just goes to their penthouse. And she invited Musk over. Musk would come over reportedly at 11 at night. He would come over there. There's footage on the elevator of her wearing just a bathrobe, nothing more. Him holding her, hugging her, getting off on the floor with her. So, yeah, you don't wear a bathrobe if this person is just a friend of yours, okay? There's a lot more to it, Elon Musk. Why would Amber Heard do this? Why would him? Jay Lee says he met her and he felt like he was 17 again, scoring with the prom queen. This is funny. Could he really be the nerd at 17? Listen, yes, he was probably... Listen, Elon Musk, you look at him. Let's be, even from my perspective, is he the best looking guy in the world? No, he wasn't this rich billionaire. And he was a regular Joe in the street. I mean, listen, the ladies are not going to thrive over him. But when you have money, it changes the whole platform. It changes everything. Let's face it. Most, but not every person, but there are a lot of women out there when they see the dollar sign, they're like, my life is solved. That's it. Just marry this guy. Who cares? The rest is history. The rest is history. He divorces me. He's screwed. He stays with me. I'm great. No matter which way I go, I'm set for life. That's their thinking. And that's probably correct. They're probably correct on that. So, Elon, listen, Amber saw this as a way of saying, well, shoot, if I have his kid, he's screwed. He's screwed. If I have his kid with my embryo and whatever, whether I give it to a surrogate or I do it myself, I got him. Because for life, this is his child for life. Whether he's with me or he's not with me, he has to be involved somehow, some way, right? So it would be another way of Amber Heard having something over this guy. And he is so smitten over her. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what after a libel case, you meet her up in Mexico. This guy is protecting her. He's offered 24/7 security from Johnny Depp. Because she said, I need help. You need help? Don't worry about it. I know I'm not with you. I don't care. I'm going to get what you need. He doesn't care. Money is nothing to him. He will do whatever it takes to make her happy. Because the end result is she breaks up with her girlfriend. He's not married to Grimes. He has all the money in the world. Money is nothing. Doesn't mean anything to him. So if he breaks up with Grimes, so what? I'll pay her a $50 million. I don't care. What is it's pocket change? She could have $100 million. I don't care. It's pocket change to me. He doesn't care. This guy lost $15 billion, and think about this. He lost $15 billion, and he's still the second richest man on the planet. Are you kidding me? I can't. $15 billion. I forget it. I'd be that's the end of me. I forget it.
Shit, I lost 5, and that's the end.
15 billion one day, and it's like, don't worry, I got 166 billion. I'm not worried about it. Like, what? That's what it is to him. So, listen, even if she won $1 billion, it's nothing to him. It's nothing. The guy is 166 billion. So everybody's got to take in these factors. This guy is dangerous. He's dangerous in this game. And he knows it. And he's a big player, but he's pretending not to be. And he's a huge player in this game because she has all the cards stacked against Johnny, and she's got one key in the pocket, unlimited money from a friend who will help her at the drop of a dime. Why? Because he's probably wishing and hoping that if he does all this for her and she's successful, that she's going to come running back to her hero, her knight in shining armor, Elon Musk. I'm telling you, mark my words, take it to the bank. No one's talking about it, but this guy is a big player in this case. I'm telling you. All right, that's why I'm covering it, because I know he is. Huge factor in this case. I'll let Tiffany say whatever she likes.
Well, I don't know. I don't see the appeal that all these men see in this woman. To me, like, I knew 5 of her in high school, and she doesn't have that factor that a lot of Hollywood, like, she doesn't have that factor that really makes her stand out in Hollywood. She's just one of the hundreds of pretty faces out there, but she doesn't have that little extra something to hold my attention, or a lot of guys for that matter who I've asked about it. My brother, my roommates. I don't understand. You have Elon, you have these guys on the internet who just say stupid crap. And they say all kinds of things, like, I would let her hit me. I'm like, why? Why? You can go to any local bar and find that.
I can answer that. I mean, before I knew about this case, I'm just going to be honest. And look, don't fault a villain here. I'm a villain. So I'm going to be a little villainous here for a second. But did I think, like, dude, I saw Never Back Down. And my first response before I seen her in other movies was, man, who is that hot chick, you know? Well, I mean, because, you know, in that movie, she was a little wild, a little crazy, you know? And I was like, oh, man, she's hot, right? And then, you know, I saw Drive Angry, and I'm like, oh, she's tough and she's hot. Okay, all right, that's cool. You know, saw Aquaman. We don't need to get into that one, but, you know, she's underwater, whatever. CGI lighting is good. But here's the thing, like you said, when you get to her personality, that's what takes the shine off. Because when she's got makeup on and she's going out, she's an attractive looking woman. But what we all see now, the thing that we, me, you, Miss Tiffany, Rob, we see what's been going down, and we see the court trials and things like that. You see how she looks in court. Even my friend PV said, who the hell is that? He didn't recognize her in that court trial. And that's where you see her ugliness physically coming out. Then you go, oh, this isn't the person I saw. So I think that's where, you know, Tiffany, guys get that from. It's like when you first see her, right, had the magic of Hollywood. When you first see her and, you know, she's looking this and that, we're all like, oh, yeah. But then when you turn someone onto those tapes, or when you have someone go, well, check this video out, right? Then they're like, oh, you know, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah, I agree. Let me just get to the super sticker. Mary Lynn, thank you so much. Mary Lynn is awesome. She's been here so much. Thank you so much for giving us some fist pumps. Thank you so much, Mary Lynn. There she is with some fist pump going on. So I'll return the favor. Mary Lynn, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And everybody else who is super chatting me or a member of this channel, I can't. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you, seriously. And, you know, of course, people, I just want to make it real quick. If you ever need me, always, if you have Twitter, you can always hit me up on my DM. I have a Discord, so you don't need Twitter. You can go to the Discord. There's also private messaging through Discord. You could also email me, which is not my favorite source, but if you let me know you email me, I'll make sure I go and go take a look at what you said. So if you ever need me, if there's anybody here, just know I'm not far away. And I'm sure these people right here will also be there for you too, okay? So as for what Tiffany said, I agree. And as for what Mr. Zod said, I agree. What could you find so appealing about this woman? I don't understand. She's a horrible, evil, vile person. And Mr. Zod and I both agree she is. But if you're not involved in this case and you look at her from the outside, you're like, whoa, she's stunning. But when you look at her,
I
you get to
don't
who
know.
she is. Go ahead, Tiffany.
Because even when I was still remaining objective, I was looking at her, and I hate to say it, but Grace Kelly, Scarlett Johansson, if we want to get more modern, I mean, these people, she is not. She seems
Oh, I mean,
more
very few
modern.
people in Scarlet, though.
I mean, but you have people talking about her like she is. That's what I don't understand. I mean, she's no Grace Kelly. You know what I'm saying? There's no Elizabeth Taylor in here. Yet you have people talking about her as though she was and falling all over her. That's what mystifies me.
Well, I mean, listen, she wouldn't be a pick of the litter, that's for sure. Especially listen, when you know anybody, I could see like the most gorgeous woman in the street, and think, wow, oh my God, I gotta have this girl. But as you get to know somebody, they can turn real ugly real fast. As you get to know their personality, their persona is disgusting, or it's this, or it's that, and you start feeling it, and the red flags start coming up. You're like, man, I don't care how good she looks. She looks ugly to me. Because of her persona. Any person's character brings out the best in them. It can make somebody who you think like, oh, I don't understand. Why is this person? Because their personality is so fantastic. It's like, man, I want to be with this person. This person does everything I could possibly want. Why wouldn't I want to be with this? This is the person who I wanted all my life, because all the other bums treat me like garbage. Treat me like I am as a piece of meat. So I get it. Personality is huge in a relationship. Huge. I don't see what Elon's so into this woman about, but he is. I don't get it. I mean, from knowing her, from reading all about her, from the way she's been looking, from the way she's been doing. I mean, not for me. She's absolutely not even someone I would even think about, even if I was celebrity status. No way would I want to think about this woman. I don't understand it. I don't get what it is unless she possesses or has something on him. Does she have these embryos? Is that what she's got on him? Is there something else that she has that we don't know about behind closed doors that he said? Was it like this humongous secret that could destroy him? I don't know. That's what we don't know. If anybody wants to comment, feel free, or else I'll just jump into my next. Oh, I got a super chat from Pecan Baby. Thank you so much. Says Amber Heard is beautiful outside but ugly. It's exactly hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. It is spelled correctly. Make sure you don't spell it Johnny Deep. Some people do that. Make sure you put Johnny Depp. Be careful of that. A lot of people put the wrong thing. But yes, I agree. Amber Heard is beautiful on the outside, but she's ugly on the inside, which makes her overall just an ugly human being. I'm sorry. There's just no other way I could see it. I just don't see it. And Pecan, you are now moderator on the channel. And Tina, you should be a moderator. I don't know why you're not. I don't know if I missed anybody else, but no one's told me about wrenches here today. So Rachel doesn't have one. She should. Jessica should have one. There you go. I don't know why all these people don't have wrenches, but they do now. So welcome to the family. Hold on. Oh, hold on. This is a good comment. Let me get to this one. Hold on. I just want to get to a couple comments down here. I wonder if somebody could ask the person who said about the embryos. I don't know. I mean, again, this article came from last year. That's all I can tell you. It came, this is in July, end of July, August. End of July, early August. If you want to try again, we can try again, Maya, if you're up to it. So that's all I know.
I think I'm up to it.
Somebody became a member. What happened here? Oh, PKP. I have to do a dance. Hold on. I have to do a dance.
My bird is in the hand.
Right, I have to do a dance. I had to do a member dance. You can't do because you're over there. I'm so happy. Thank you. I always have to dance when I get a new member. So I do have a members tomorrow, 4:00. I'll give you more of a dance if you want. I don't care. So, I mean, again, I just think that what happened, Rachel? Is an old account. Oh, okay. Hold on. Rachel said what? This is actually an old account. My other one does, but thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, no problem. Anybody doesn't have a wrench, people just let me know about it. Just let me know. Maya wants to try for a second roll call before I go into my next article. So I'm going to let her try one more time. Hopefully she's on it.
Hi, Tina. Hi,
That's D.
Amanda. Hi,
There's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Just Jaylee.
Hi, Jaylee.
Hold on. There you go.
And
Is it Jane?
hi, Jane.
That's Jane. Hold on. Let's go through everybody. You said Tina.
Hi, Justice Freedom. Hi, Shadow. Hi,
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. Hi, Devil.
That's fine. That's enough.
Hi, Claudia. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Mary. Hi, Shalana. Hi,
Megan.
hi, Megan.
He's doing a great job now.
Hi, Karen. Hi.
Oh, so you said hi, Joanna. Oh,
I
this
said
is
hi.
Pecan Baby.
Hi, Pecan Baby.
That's That's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
That's Mel.
Hi, Mel.
You said hi to
Hi,
Mary.
Mary.
You said hi to Shadow. Tanya.
Hi. Hi, Tana. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. You said hi to Mary. Julia. You get
Hi,
Julia.
Julia.
Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
I think you got Astrid.
Hi, Astrid.
Okay, I think you're pretty good. Oh, here's Jay Lee.
Hi, Jaylee.
Gina.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Wendy. Hi.
Just say little.
Hi, Little.
All right, good job, Maya. Very proud of
I
you.
want to stay in here.
You want to stay in here? You could stay in here. Just don't go crazy because I'm on the live stream. So Maya's going to hang with me. Oh, Maria. Say hi, Maria. If I missed you. Hi, Maria. So Kay said hi, beautiful.
Hi, Kay.
So yeah, so I just think it's just one up. I just think this is just give a leg on Amber to basically say, hey, look, I'm having your kids. You know, you're the daddy. That's it. You know, that's all I really think about it. Okay, baby. I got it, baby. Okay. Sorry, my daughter's going crazy and I'm a little. So the second thing I want to talk about, which is a little off Amber Heard topic, but I just found this to be like really shocking. I mean, I've never heard this ever happening before to any celebrity or any person I'm really aware of happening. So it's again, I know, because you could say hi on the phone. So Maya will be on the phone. She'll be on my account. If you see a bunch of highs or emojis, that's her just saying hi to everybody. Hi, Isa. How are you? Good to see you.
Hi, Isa.
Hi, Hippie Gal. How are you? Hippie Gal. Did I say, yeah, Hippie Gal. Hey, Hippie Gal. What's going on? Hi, Isa. How are you?
Which I said hi.
Yes, you did say hi. So anyway, Lady Gaga, I'm sure you guys are quite aware of who Lady Gaga is. Her dog walker, and this is incredible, was shot as two of her French bulldogs were stolen in Los Angeles. I was shocked. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this ever happen. But I heard that French bulldogs are a wanted breed. I don't know. I guess on the black market, I really don't know. I don't own a French bulldog. I've never seen this report. No, in a minute. In the morning, I'll get to it in a minute. Okay, Donald, my God. Donald said, go ahead, Maya wants to read it. Go ahead.
A little something for the channel from everyone in this
Phenomenal
community.
Very good. Very good, Maya. Maya said a little something for the channel from everyone in this phenomenal community. Donald, I hope you're doing well. My prayers go with you, man. I hope all is okay. So anyway, it says a man was walking three of Lady Gaga's dogs at the time, but one escaped. The dogs belong to the pop star, Lady Gaga. It's not clear if the dog walker was targeted because of the celebrity client. Lady Gaga is offering $500,000 reward.
Another super chat.
Lady Gaga is offering a $500,000 reward for the dogs for a safe return. The singer is currently in Italy shooting the film Gucci. I didn't even know that either. Police were initially called around 9:40 p.m. on Wednesday night, following several 9/11 calls reporting a man screaming and the sound of a gunshot. Boy, oh boy, this is horrible. The victim's name's not been released. He was walking dogs on the street off of the famous Sunset Boulevard when a four-door sedan pulled over and two men tried to steal the animals. The dog walker tried to fight them off and was shot by one of the men, yielding a semi-automatic handgun during the struggle. CBS LA reports the two stolen dogs were named Gusev and Koji, I think. Koji. According to ET Lady Gaga's third dog, Asia escaped and was later found safe. The pop star dogs have their own verified Instagram page. So this is Maya wants to read the super chat, and I want to get into Tiffany and what he had. And thank you, Donald, so much for the generous, ridiculously generous super chat. I can't believe what you was, Donald. Seriously, man. Oh my God, you guys have been so generous to me today. And this is from Mary, and Maya's going to read. Maya.
It says, "You are loved, Maya and Rob."
Thank you, Mary, so much. We love you too. Do we love Mary?
Yeah.
You want to blow kisses to Donald and Mary? You have to do two. You want to give him the heart? Give him the heart. Yeah. Give Donald and Mary the heart. Right. There
That's
you go.
Donald's heart and this is Mary's.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to leave it to Tiffany. We're going to talk about Lady Gaga. I'm really... This is just horrible. I'm going to let Tiffany and Zod here talk about
it. People. And it's been going on, and it's not just happening with celebrities. We've got missing animals here all over Springfield. And I don't know. I guess money would have to be a motivation unless it was someone who just really wanted a French bulldog. It could have been somebody who might have been maybe a little not all there. That's always a possibility. But poor guy. Can you imagine that? You're just going out. The dog's got to go for a walk. And somebody just walks up and shoot you. Awful. I don't even really know what to think.
Yeah, I don't either. First of all, I mean, he's a dog warden, and he tried to protect the dogs. I give him that. I mean, you know, but man, he lost his life as a result of her dogs, not even his own. It's so scary when you think about that. Even a dog, you're not even safe with nowadays. A dog. And that's just, man, it's just such a scary. Like, think about it. It's like me walking my dog 1 minute, and next minute I'm dead, and then my dog is gone. Like, wow, that's just such a scary thing to think about. I mean, a dog. I don't know what to say about it. Zach, how do you feel, man?
First off, I absolutely, positively love Lady Gaga, and just throwing it out there, if she ever needs someone to console her, Zod's Phantom Zone is here for you. On that note, because I'm trying to lighten things up, it's a messed up story. Look, the thing about it is that one, French bulldogs, from how I understand it, and because I have a breeder friend, I mean, they are pretty expensive breed of animal. From the way it sounds like it was coordinated because they were in a car, like they were going to snatch them and drive off. So that's definitely not someone crazy. It sounds like it was planned. The thing that gets me and kind of miffs me about the article is the reward situation. Like, I understand, and my heart goes out to her, man. Dogs are like your family. So if you lose the family pet, it's like you lose a part of the family. But at the same time, I'd be offering a reward for the person who killed the guy as opposed to the dog. Because I figure if you capture the people who just committed murder, because if you think about what they're going to get into trouble more for, the dog kidnapping thing, yes, they'll get in trouble for that. But I would want to prosecute them more for, say, murdering an innocent person. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I heard this story. I don't know exactly how it went down, but I don't know if this guy was taken by surprise or if he tried to fight them off. I'm looking here in the chat. I'm not too sure. I don't know if they caught him off guard, but if they didn't catch him off guard, I would have said, man, I respect Lady Gaga, but I'm letting them dogs go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am not going to be shot over somebody else's dogs. I rather they go find a dog, retrieve them, and not put my life in danger. If he was caught by surprise, then you people that did this, you are the shittiest, most horrible human beings. You ended somebody's life for dogs. And you killed the man. They killed the man. And you know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to try to sell these dogs, whatever. There's dog fighting rings. They could bring them for that. I mean, you have no idea. They could just sell them to someone else who's rich, take the tags off or whatever. But I mean, my other thing too is I don't know if they're chipped or not. I would think she should chip them so that you can locate where the dog is. I mean, there's a lot of things about the story that kind of strikes me as a little bit strange. Like, offering an award. So did you not put a GPS locator? Because what most vets do is they'll put a locator on your dog or they'll tag him if you request it, right? They put a tracking thing so you can locate your dog if they get lost or the collar or something. So, I mean, oh, you can't. Oh, okay, Julie, that's good to know. Why the hell would you chip them then? They can't chase the chip dog. At any rate, I mean, the part for me that's the most sad, and like I said, I love dogs. I'm a dog lover. I'd like to own a dog as soon as I trick the bitchy one into it. I would like to have my own dog. She's a cat person, and look, I got nothing against cats, but they're evil and conniving. So I just no, man, it's true. They plant like
slander, sir. It's awesome. And all he does is sit here on this couch and sleep.
I'm telling you right now, Tiffany, you think that, but he's coming up with a plan because cats are smart. I once saw my brother owned 2 dogs and a cat, and I can't make this up. The dog was named Runner. She fell in love with cats and treated them like her kids. And she trained the cats to get food for her. The cats would go where she couldn't reach. They'd knock down like a box of cereal, and my dog would open the cereal box. It was like a team effort. And that's when I was determined that cats are little manipulative masterminds. Man, if someone takes over the world, it's going to be a cat. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my God, it's so funny. You got Jane says, Zod, tell me one you need a dog. I couldn't survive without mine. And then just letting you know. And then making us say, O'Shea says, Mr. Zod, no, cat.
No, you know what, cat? I'm not gonna win this because look, I love my girlfriend to death, and if you guys are in the great relationship I'm in, you guys know what goes on. I'm going to protest, and it's not going to work whatsoever because she's gonna pull the whole "I never ask you for anything" card, and I'm going to protest. And then we're gonna have a cat, and I'll take pictures, and you guys will see the cat that we have. That's how it's gonna happen.
Julia says, I have 3 cats, 2 dogs. Tiffany, you have any pets?
I have 2 cats, and I have Brahma, who you see in my videos all the time, here, there, and everywhere. He's the striped one. He's right here. Sydney.
You can put them on if you want. If you don't put them on the channel, please. Cats always look like they're up to something.
I'm trying to get him here with this camera.
It's all right. Take your time. Take your time. There's no hurry.
You can kind of see him sleeping.
Aw.
Come on.
Yeah,
Are you showing his face?
We saw a little bit of his face, yeah. I love animals. I love animals.
I mean, but that's the thing. I don't have anything personal against cats. It's just every time I look at them, I feel like they're plotting something. I did have a cat once, named Patches, and you know, it was my first girl. It was a bad breakup, but Patches the cat was so smart. That cat,
after.
when I would watch 24. And the cat, I don't know if it understood what was going on, but every episode I'd sit down on the couch. The cat would stop what it was doing, curl up in my lap, and watch it look at the TV like it was watching the TV with me. And I'm like, wow, cats are super freaking smart. Like, I don't know if they comprehend everything we do, but I'm telling you, man, they're always thinking.
Oh, the church, the other cat, protests by destroying the living room if court TV is not left on when we leave. If any of us leave and court TV is not left on, and it has to be court TV, she will get mad. It just like destroys everything.
That's adorable. Oh my God. Nell says at one point I had 2 cats, 2 rabbits, 2 chinchillas, 2 geckos, a scorpion, a tarantula, a court snake. Oh
that is a hell of a mixture. Wow.
oh, wow.
Wow. How did you even get a
2 cats, 2 rabbits, 2 chinchillas, 2 geckos, a tarantula, and of course, and a scorpion. Oh my God.
Get a pet scorpion.
Wow. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Now here's my story. I had at one time 3 turtles, 2 dwarf frogs. I had a parakeet in my living room, and then I had 3 guinea pigs in the bedroom. So I had a zoo in my house at one time. Oh man, I remember that. Okay, wait. Rachel says the pit bull I had was like that with Andy Griffith's show. He loved to whistle. Go ahead, Zod.
I mean, right now, currently, I have a rabbit named Boo. He's a little prick. It makes sense because he's my rabbit. But Boo, he will not let anybody but me hold him. He gets a little attitude. Like, if I don't feed him, he will stomp his foot on the ground. And then when I go to feed him, he'll turn his butt towards me like, you took your time, I was hungry. Like, and his favorite movie is Gladiator. When I put Gladiator down on the TV every time, it's the weirdest thing. And I did a video of it. Like, I put it on Twitter. It's on one of my older tweets. He's sitting there on the couch right next to me. He put his legs up like a person. He just sat completely on his bottom and was staring at the screen for 2 hours, didn't move. Wow. It was the strangest thing I've ever saw. So, you know, he's a Russell Crowe fan. I don't blame him. Russell Crowe is a phenomenal actor.
Elizabeth Me says to Zod, he said the cats are plotting.
yeah, they are, man. He knows.
Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you that I do have in the Discord, I have made an animal section, pets. So if you want to put pictures of your pet or talk about whatever, there's different sections now in the Discord. We have pets. We have a food part of the Discord. We have a Star Wars part of the Discord, a Johnny Depp Amber Heard part. So it's branching out to different levels because everybody keeps asking me. So I'm just like, okay, here's a food. So we'll talk about food or pets or Star Wars or Johnny Depp Amber Heard or something different. It's all in that Discord, man. Feel free people posting pictures of cats and dogs, and it's great. It's like, wow, I can't believe it. But they're animals. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. My mom, I'm just going to tell you a story. My mom one time had 12 cats. She has 8 left. She had 12. So I went over, and there was this one cat who's really skinny, but he loved me. Like, he knew if I was a block away from my mother's house, he'd go to the door and let my mother know that I'm coming. And my mother knew right away. She said, oh, I better put it around because Robbie's heading over the house. He knew. He would inform my mom, hey, he's coming. So he would run up on top of the cabinets, and my mother's not paying attention, and I'm looking at him like, uh-oh, there's going to be trouble. So she opens the cabinet, and she's not looking. She's not paying attention. So he sees all the Tupperware on the top shelf. So he puts his paw, and he starts whacking the Tupperware, and it still starts whacking Tupperware. I swear to God, it was so funny because my mother jumped. She's like, what happened? Top of the floor. So the cat's sitting there knocking all the. It's so fun. Then my mother told me one time, it's a little disgusting, this story, but I thought it was funny. So it was like 5 a.m. or something, and all the cats mostly sleep in my mom's bed with her, right? So she's surrounded by all this cat. I don't even know how she moves at night. I'm like, how do you, I can understand. So she didn't want to get up, right? The cats were hungry and they're meowing, and she's like, leave me alone. I'll get up a few hours. Shut up. Oh, shut up. So the biggest cat in the room's like, all right, I got this. So that went into the litter box. Comes out of the litter box, and it's the big cat, and it sits on my mother's face. She's like, I'm up, I'm getting
Oh, oh man.
Todd, when me says they're plotting, when people say that they're not smart, these animals know how to get the owner. They know. They're very intelligent. My dog knows how to get me all the friggin' time. She always knows, even when I'm not in the mood to go do something, she just knows how to get me. She'll put her ears down. She'll give me a paw. She'll give me a puppy little look, blink her little eyes. I'm like, okay, what do you want? And she gets me all the time. These animals are so intelligent. I can't imagine. I know people don't have an animal, and an animal dies, they don't get it. Oh, whatever, But it becomes so much part of your family. You spend it brings so much love, so much joy. If you spend 15, 20 years with this 10 years with the animal, it's hard. It's hard. You really you get attached. I'm telling you. You get so attached. And I can imagine Lady Gaga, first off, how she feels. But second off, to know that this guy is dead. That these guys, obviously, they came out of a truck. Their whole goal was to take the dog, kidnap a dog, nap them, maybe sell them, maybe on the black market. I don't know. I guess they're a rare breed. And that was their goal. And I think when this guy, I don't think he saw a gun. I think, Zod, if he had seen a gun, if they had pulled a gun and saying, give me the dogs, I don't think it would have been a struggle. I think because he didn't bring the dogs out, because he didn't bring the gun, this is why this guy got shot. I think this is exactly what happened. I'm not too sure. But that's what I'm thinking at this point.
Yeah, I mean, just the way it sounds to me, it was like this guy was taken by surprise. And look, losing the dogs is sad. Like we all three of us here on the panel are animal lovers. That's safe to say. But when you have the human factor put into it, I've got to lean more towards that. And the really sad part of the article for me is that somebody who enjoyed their job, probably, you work for Lady Gaga. I don't imagine you don't enjoy your job, whether it's just like holding the door. If I was holding the door, I'd be happy with life. Okay, I'd be like, hey, guess who I hold the door for? Lady Gaga. That's right. Ha! Something like that. So this guy was probably liked his job, probably had a family, and because of these people, and if it's like you said, Rob, that's a real shame because he had no time to react, no chance to even say, what, take the dogs, nothing. They had the intent on whoever was in their way. I mean, just imagine for a second, okay? And this is a scary thought, but it could have happened. What if it was Lady Gaga, not this guy? What if she was holding the dogs and they did this? We would have lost a great music singer, and I would have had to hunt these people down personally. I'm just saying.
Shanana says the dogs are recovered, and a dog walker is expected to make a full recovery. Okay, so he didn't die. I don't know why he got killed.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, in that case, good.
Okay,
good.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's good. Okay, so that's good. At least that came out.
Whew, good. I'm glad we have a happy ending. We were giving this poor guy a memorial.
You know what's scary too? Have any of you ever seen Amber Heard walk the dog? Have any of you
I always thought the dog walked her.
But I wish I had the video. Amber Heard walked the dog. I swear to God, she pulls up on the chain, and the dog is hanging, like with its two legs like this. And then she lets it down. And she's so busy on her phone. That's what she did. She held the chain, pulled it up, or the leash, whatever. pulls it in the air. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? The dog didn't do anything. And I saw, man, I should have saved that video. And I was sitting there, and this is not a long time ago. This was pretty recent. This is when she was with Bianca. She's just out walking the dog. You see the poor dog go up in the air like this for no reason. The dog is resisting, because the dog is pulling. This is how she walks the dog. I was like, this woman is a sick individual, man. There is something wrong with this woman. Something's wrong.
I mean, she's just.
No, you don't.
The more we hear about these things, I've just come to the conclusion that she's just, in general, a just horrendous human being. In general, like we've talked about this before. I know Tiffany has done videos about this before. You've done videos, but it has all of the hallmarks of a standard abuser, a control freak. Like, everything in her world has to be controlled, and she has to have a handle on everything. And those are classic traits. Narcissistic, probably borderline sociopath. I mean, it's scary, because you think about her position. She's a star, whether we like it or not. She's a star in Hollywood with these qualities, and they praise her. That's the thing that pisses me off the most about this whole thing. The most is, this is what the media holds up as a standard. This is the person that they will promote, and they'll put on shows, and they'll promote the Stand to High Heaven and all of this stuff. This is what basically they're saying, hey, little girls out there, and it pisses me off because I have a daughter too, Rob, as you know. And they are saying to us that this right here, this horrendous excuse for a human being, is what my child should aspire to be. That's what they're saying when they push her. Just think about that, folks. Everybody out there, think about that. These are the people that Hollywood and entertainment consistently chooses to put on a pedal. I did an article last night about Kate Winslet. I love Kate Winslet. I love her outlook on life. I love when she talks about what the press did to her, all of that. Now, she, to me, is a positive role model. She encourages young girls to be themselves, to like who they are, and all of this stuff. And you know what? Hollywood does not do a damn thing to push her whatsoever. She goes out and she takes the roles and she does the circuits all by herself. But yet I hear every day about Amber Heard and a Jennifer Lawrence and all of these other people who are not great people that get pushed by this self-absorbed, selfish, asinine, crooked-ass media.
I hear you. I got lucky with my parenting. They didn't push the Hollywood stars on a pedestal. When I was in high school, it was more like, be like Temple Grandin. I don't know if a lot of people know who she is, but she's pretty big in the disability rights world. But it's like, be like Temple. Go get a doctorate, even though everybody tells you that you can't because of this, that, and the other thing. Go be like that. And we don't have that many people out in Hollywood that they push that are quite like that, and are encouraging little girls to go out and get that college degree and everything. We have instead these people that are living these quote unquote glamorous lives and then are virtue signaling. I don't understand how that's supposed to be a role model if all you do is just put on makeup and go out and virtue signal.
Oh, I 100. Tiffany, you said the magic word, right? What is everything? And Rob knows this because we cover Star Wars. What is everything? Disney pushes, Warner pushes, and that was the biggest thing that pissed me off about Captain Marvel. I know. I swing back to Brie Larson. I don't love her. Everybody, I'm sure they're gonna try that, anyways. But when you look. When you look at her, they say, what agitates you about her? And the thing that agitates me about her, and it's the same condition to any star you can use that's obnoxious like her, they push her like she's this role model in a movie where she's putting down constantly the opposite sex, and this idea that girls should strive to just beat up guys and talk down and not treat people with respect. They don't push people who are saying, Instead of focusing on being someone else, focus on being yourself. Focus on loving who you are as a person. That message has died. God knows, I don't know where, but instead of pushing positivity and loving yourself for who you are, it's put somebody down so you feel better about yourself. And that is a terrible, sad thing to push. And they do it constantly. And Amber Heard is the key, the definer of this philosophy. It's put everybody else down. What can I get for me? It's all about me.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It really is. It's sad.
You're right. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to bring up Lady Gaga, because Amber Heard, I know she's with somebody mentioned it's not her dog, it's not Pistol and Boo anymore. It's her girlfriend. But I was just watching. I'm like, they showed a quick clip of her. I'm like, oh my God, she's like holding this dog on two legs practically because she's so busy on the phone. She's like, oh, you can't walk. You're in this bush is in the way. Instead of waiting patiently, look at it. No. She's got to pay attention to the phone, so she just lifts the dog up in the air and then go. Like, wow, man. Wow, that's just insane, the kind of person she is. Johnny's girl says exactly, Zod. It pisses me off too. That's what she meant.
It does. I mean, I saw this phenomenal movie called Fighting with My Family. I took my daughter to see it because I've always been a huge fan of Paige, and they tell her life story and the things that she went through to get to where she's at. This is a girl who should inspire people out there, because she was like 20, I think, or so, 19, 20, around there. And she got this opportunity over her brother, who had been doing it her whole life, the whole family drama bit. But she comes from a family of wrestlers. She fought and struggled over guys. And she never once says in the movie or says in an interview, oh yeah, I had to do this to be better than the males or something like that. She says, I had to do this to prove to myself that I could do this, that I could overcome the obstacles that, these guys have over me. And she recognized that she had her own physical limitations, and she did not let that stop her. And she is one of the youngest women's champion ever in the WWE. I think she won the title when she was like 20. And even though I'm not a fan of them, I can respect what she did and the message that she put out there about, it didn't matter that she was a woman who was physically not on the same level as her guy counterparts, or even the women who had been there. But she worked hard. She left her family when she missed them, and she thought about giving up several times. There was a part where she left the WWE for like a month because she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to get an opportunity over her own brother, but she took it and she ran with it. And I'm like, why aren't people pushing stories like this? Like something that can inspire people to be like, hey, no matter where I'm at life, I can do it if I try, if I work at it. Those ideas are dead. They're gone. And I can't understand why. I don't understand why Hollywood wouldn't want to push that philosophy.
I don't know either. TJ says, I think JD has dyed his hair for change, something different, moving on. Yeah, I mean, sometimes in life you have to do that. You change something about yourself, whether it's your looks or something you do, or if you just feel like maybe, hey, I need a change in life, and maybe this is something I want to do. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that, and for that reason, I definitely think so. Jessica said I had an Amber Heard support on my stream. Yes, you did. I know. I saw that. So yeah, what happened? El good point me. Yes, Rachel, you've had some good points today. That's very true. That's very true. Last thing I wanted to go over today was a subpoena. I said I was going to talk about this, so I figured I'll bring this one up, the other one right now. So it's Amber Heard versus the Mandel Company Incorporated. She's trying to get from the LAPD body cams and stuff like that, and I did a video about it. But it says here the court ruling is published to all parties, posting in the lacourt.org. So if you want to see it, go to lacourt.org. And that's what I'm putting it. It says in the 19. The matter is not called for a hearing. The court's tentative ruling is adopted. The final order is the court as follows. This is the final order of the court. Consideration of briefing filed an oral argument at the hearing. Petitioner Amber Laura Heard's petition is denied. They discovered discovery. She wanted all these things from the LAPD, their body cams and all this, and they denied it. The court has denied it. The court agrees with the arguments of non-party LAPD and the plaintiff, Johnny C. the second, that this court lacks the authority and jurisdiction under whatever to decide this motion. A full writing ruling will be filed this day. There will be no further oral argument heard on the court. The counsel for petitioners to give no. So basically, they said, okay, look, we're not doing it. That's it. You know, you're not going to get what you're looking for. Sorry, court's denying it, and we side with Johnny and we side with the LAPD. We feel that is not necessary for you to get. So I'm pretty happy about. Like I said, I really enjoying what this judge is doing, and he's listen. Unlike the other guy who just went by hearsay and didn't do. To me, this is a judge. You know, this is a judge looking at everything. He's not sitting back saying, okay, Amber, I'm just going to take your word for it. And you're right. And everything's correct. He's not doing it. This guy just said, I agree with Johnny. I agree with LAPD. There is no need for this. This is a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. This is not necessary. And I love it. I love that we finally got somebody here who's not taking her crap. And she's trying, her and the team are trying to push the bull. They're trying to push the bull across. And it's just not working. It's just not working. But I want to see what Tiffany and I think of this guy, because I really like this guy. It's sad that he's retiring and he's not going to be able to hear this case because they're going to have to get somebody else in to fill in his shoes. But I think he's doing a fantastic job. The only thing I think I worry about with the push-off is I worry that we're not going to get a judge just as good. This judge, to me, I don't know, man. I'm really thrilled with everything he's done because I think he's calling it right down the middle. You know, listen, and I'm going to be honest. He told Johnny in January, I'm not pushing it off because of you. I'm pushing it off because of COVID-19. That's the reason. He's been straight up right down the middle. You know, he's not taking a side here. He's like, listen, I'm not going to put up a bull. If it's bullshit, I'm denying it. It's that simple. You keep handing me bull, I'm going to sanction you, which he already has done to Amber and her legal team. You know, this guy's not taking the bull, and this is what didn't happen in the UK. But I'm going to get Tiffany's thoughts and Zod's thoughts.
Well, one thing he's being that was not the case in the UK is he's actually being objective. He's not going in any way towards trying to side towards AH, or he's not as, excuse me, some AH stands say that, oh, he must have been bought off. He's not either. He's making logical decisions based off of whatever subpoena that AH basically killed a tree for this time. I'm sorry, but that woman has killed so many trees. There's a forest gone now due to her subpoenas.
That's probably right. Look, at some point, I don't know if there's a limit on this, or in general, there's no limit on stupidity apparently. But honestly, I feel like this is the classic case of someone throwing shit against the wall to see if it sticks. Like, she is looking and I mean, this is just based on all of the ridiculous subpoenas that I have heard. She is looking for anything at this point that will somehow impact this case. Because, I mean, if you look at it, one of us and everyone who covered this thought the UK thing was a win. Look at all of the evidence, right? And she had the ace in her sleeve, right? And of course, Johnny Depp wasn't going against her personally, which everyone seems to forget in the media. It was against the Sun. You're dealing with a different apparatus. You're dealing with the corrupt, slimy media. So of course they're going to win it because They can pay this one off. They can pay that one off. But now we're not in the UK, guys. We're not in a different, just we are in the United States of America, and an American judge, a good one. I mean, and someone who will be put on this, because this is considered between stars, right? So it's high profile. So you got to put your seasoned people on it, and of course they know you can't put on a judge who looks biased because they'll be pissed off people, and they don't want a media circus, especially here in the U.S. Nobody wants a media circus. So this is a different ball game, and this guy is not messing around. And I honestly think that whoever precedes him is going to be someone he picks that he knows, and he's going to lay out everything that's going on, that he's going to catch the person up to speed. And I don't think it's going to go the way she thinks it's going to go. And I think she knows that. I honestly do. I think she knows that more than her legal team, because they're a bunch of clowns. But I think she is desperate at this point to get anything from anywhere that she could use, because I've said it a ton of times, this charity thing was the biggest blow she could have took, because she lost the most important support in something like this, and that's the media. The media is no longer backing her. There's a few shills here and there, and I've covered them on my channel, but the serious media, they're not backing her. Variety, all these other people, I guess the Hollywood Reporter, but no one takes those clowns seriously. So I mean, like, the people who matter, they're not backing her. They're not even taking a side right now. They're seeing who's going to win. Hollywood is seeing who's going to win, and Amber is seeing that. Look at the movies, right? Warner Bros. Was gun-ho in the beginning of this. Remember? They're like, we're standing by her. We back her up. Look at the UK. Look at the UK. He lost the UK. So he's got to be guilty. We're going to throw our weight behind her. And now they're going, Amelia Clark, are you busy? We might need to put you in this franchise, because Fantastic Beasts is going to lose money. And that's what's happening. And she sees it. If she loses this case, mark my word, she's done. You won't even see her in the B bin. You won't see her at Walmart. She's just going to disappear.
Christina, I just want to say, usually how they pick it probably be up to the chief judge of the building, because each judge, they have their own, they know certain types of law. Some judges do this, some judges do that. So you can't just, I'll pick him, it's not going to be his job to do. It's going to be the judge who's in charge of everything. They'll have to do statistics. They'll have to see how many cases A has, B has, C has, and then they'll have to assign it to one of the judges and see if the judges are willing to do it. So normally this is done by a computer when it first starts, because they don't want, like Mr. Zod was saying, any impartiality. So to avoid that, to say, oh yeah, but they paid the court to extra money. No, that's not how it works. So they have a computer which randomly picks the judge, and then off the case goes, and that's really how it's done. But in this case, when a judge retires, something happens, the chief judge will either just do it themselves, or they'll pick a successor to who should be doing it. And I'm sure that's how they're going to do it in Virginia also. I know that's, for the most part, how it's done. So I mean, she also, speaking of subpoenas, I'm going to read this one about Disney. Now, I know I saw a rumor about her being in Star Wars, but I think she's stuck the fuck in that bridge, because of subpoenaing Disney was not, the way to go about this. You're welcome, Christina. You're welcome. So I'm going to read this real briefly. This isn't everything, but I'm just going to read you it. This is the ruling for Disney. After consideration of a brief filed oral argument at the hearing, petition Amber Laura Heard's petition to compel. Compel means you're requesting somebody to do something. That they have to do something. That's what you're asking. Further responses to deposition subpoena of non-party Walt Disney Motion Picture Group Incorporated for sanctions is denied. They denied sanctions. In part, they granted, the motion is denied. They denied that. They granted some of it. They just want Disney to have a couple of things that they didn't process. They didn't give paperwork to. So they're like, well, we're going to deny all this stuff, but you do have to show the production company or some other things, some other documents. It's nothing major, but everything she was requesting, like what was his attitude? How was he? How was he towards this? How was he towards people? How was he towards the workers? They're like, yeah, we're not granting you all that because that's not necessary in this case. We're not going to do that. That's unnecessary. Why do they have to go and do interviews? And it's ridiculous if you think about it. What are they going to do? They're going to go to all the Pirates movies. They're going to call all the actors in, all the producers in, all the directors in, everybody who's just lighting and productions, and they're going to go back for years to try and find what they want to find, that needle in a haystack. Just like they did with the 60,000 text messages. Oh, this is all we got was him saying something about Amber Heard to Paul Bettany, who's his best friend. So what he's venting, what does that prove? What does that mean? Did he physically harm her? No. Did he physically do something to her? No. Who cares? Anybody can say anything. You're allowed to vent to your best friend if you're angry. I mean, how many people have done that? So she's just trying to find what little bit she can to try and use against them. Like, like Zod said, throw some shit that sticks to the wall. This is what she's basically doing, and she's not getting away here. And I'll let Tiff and Zod say whatever they like.
Well, I mean, I'm trying not to curse on your stream here, but this B word.
Sure, feel free. Go ahead. Feel free.
All I got to say is every time I think of this woman and I see another subpoena, I'm like, this bitch. Again. It makes her look ridiculous. It makes her look unhinged. It's like, are you going to subpoena his kindergarten teacher for what he ate on his very first day of school? Because somehow that's relevant and is going to prove you right? You're going to ask about the first time he was bullied? I mean, all the subpoenas, they don't make any coherent sense. I don't know what she's trying to get at. I don't know if she's trying to just waste the court's time. Hey, judge, do what I want, or you're going to have another mountain of paperwork? I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's a great comment. Zod, what you got to say, man?
The greatest thing for me, and I was so glad that it happened because honestly, I don't need her in Marvel or in Star Wars, especially Star Wars with the stuff that's going on right now. I'm not happy with. So we don't need more issues. So when she subpoenaed the House of Mouse, that was the best because, like I've said 1,000 times, I would have loved to be a fly in the wall when Bobby Boy got that. And he's like, oh, yeah, bitch? Well, see if you ever work again. Because, people don't make a mistake, even though, he might be rivals with WB and have a weird relationship with Sony. Bob Iger knows a lot of people. And also don't forget, too, he ran ABC. So, I mean, Bob is very connected. The absolute worst thing that she did was piss off Disney because, like them or hate them, Disney is a very powerful entity right now. So the greatest moment for me was picturing Bob's face because I know he was pissed because, look, Disney probably get subpoenaed like every day about something. They probably get a letter from a lawyer about something, especially with the way the company is going now. They're used to that. But this is an annoyance. It takes them away from business, and it pulls them into this drama. Yeah.
Nature's Girl says this bitch sounds so much stronger coming out of Tiffany's. Well, then let Tiffany say it again.
Sure. This bitch.
Yeah, you got more inflection. I definitely agree. I mean, she has spectacularly sunk herself like no one I've ever seen. Like I've seen, especially recently, a lot of actors going down a road where you just see them self-destruct, but her self-destruction has been quite spectacular to watch. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why there's no one going, hey, keep your mouth shut. Like, don't say anything. And now when this rumor surfaces, if you guys don't know, I covered this. Zod is starting to build sources. Jeez. And I had a source recently from some people that I'm trying to collaborate with from DC fandom. They set up like tours, virtual tours and things like that. And they are very close with individuals, and they're saying that DC is doing house cleaning. And I'm just going to go on a limb and say that I think she's part of that cleaning. Like, I think they are trying to weed out all of these people because Ezra Miller is not looking good to come back after his Flash movie. Ray Fisher's out. I think they are sweeping out anything that is going to draw negative attention. So, you know, I'm going to say this movie is going to shock people. I want to see it just to see what happens, because I think, and this is just my guess, but I think they're going to kill her off or something like that, or she's just going to be replaced. And I think that these rumors about Emilia Clarke coming out are purposely being leaked out to see what the reaction is of people. So don't be surprised if getting closer to the film, you start to see more set photos of Emilia Clarke or her tweeting something out. And then bam, next thing you know, you hear about her replacing her. I just think that's what's going to happen.
Well, I mean,
or she's going to be in the movie.
There was rumor also, and I did a video a long time ago, that she was going to get less time. Now they're saying she's going to replace, but then she comes off and her people are saying, well, they're already talking Aquaman 3. I'm like, so I don't know what to believe at this point, because then I heard that she was going to be in Fantastic Four. She was going to be in a Black Cat. She's going to be in Star Wars. She's going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know.
She's going to be in everything. Yeah.
I think her PR team right now is using the shilliest of the shills. I'm talking about you. We got this covered. You guys can take a leap off of a cliff. Anyways, I think she's using those sites to spin this stuff out to keep people misdirected. But I think these things, just because of the people I've talked to and some of the hints, and that Forbes thing was a complete and total slip up. I think that guy was just doing that article, and I think he let go the biggest clue, because as I've said, that Forbes is the biggest piece to go on, because that guy has nothing to do with any of this. It was just about a home. I pulled up the whole article. It was literally about her home. It had nothing to do with stirring the pot, nothing like that. And the interesting part is, even right now, even on this day, there is no retraction to that statement. If it wasn't true, do you think Crybaby Amber would not let that go? Do you think her team wouldn't be on that? It's interesting. No one from her camp has come out and said anything. WB hasn't come out and said anything. Forbes hasn't gone, our bad, she's just in the movie. They haven't retracted the statement at all. It's just out there. I think it's quite interesting. Interesting.
Yeah,
there's radio silence. I know she sees the tweets.
Well, maybe you said they're just testing the water to see a fan reaction. You know, I think that's very possible, to see how we react to what they're dropping. You know,
and the response is positive. The response is overwhelming. You got people already making fan art, and I preference this with Disney, because during the Carano interview with Shapiro, she said something interesting. She said Disney tracks everything that is hashtagged, and they've been going by popular tags that gain momentum, right? So if they track their tags, do you think the WB right now is not looking at the positions? They say they don't care, but they looked at them, didn't they? And do you think they don't have somebody there looking at the hashtags, looking at what's popular, looking at what's trending right now? They absolutely do. And do you think they're not making a decision based upon that? If Disney's doing it, Warner Bros. Always follows suit. So there is someone there going, look at all these tags. Look at how popular she is. Look at what people are saying.
Yeah, sure. This is, I would like to believe the rumors. They are rumors at the moment. Someone said, no way. June said, no way will Disney hire her now that she has tried to sanction them. That was pretty stupid. To sanction them, she's really playing with fire. Like, how do you expect to be in Star Wars or Pirates of the Caribbean, and then you're going to go sanction the company that has those movies? You're an actress. That was pretty stupid. I mean, it's either you have to go and accept it. Don't be sitting there trying to sanction them. That's it doesn't. I would never have done that. And whoever told her to do that was a very dumb move for her career. Very dumb. I don't.
Stupid is strong with that one.
WB would be stupid if they didn't listen to the people that pay for their jobs. And I've been saying that. How long have I been saying that all along? How long have I been saying that? And I agree with you, Marion. Disney screwed big time. Yes. Why didn't they wait to after? I'm going to answer this, Tiffany, before we get out of here. Last question. Why do you think that WB and Disney jumped the gun instead of waiting for this trial to have a result to let Johnny go? And keep Amber in the WB's case? What do you think of this, Tiff?
To be honest with you, look at the power at the time of the firing that the Me Too movement had. I don't think they're afraid of Amber Heard, nor do I think that they have anything personal against JD. I think they were afraid of the Me Too movement and cancel culture and what Me Too movement would do if they continue to keep him on. She's been using them as a shield and a weapon this entire time, ever since everything first began. And I think, bottom line, the reason why they dropped him and kept her was because she was deep in Me Too. And if they had dropped her, then they were afraid that Me Too would use that cancel culture weapon on them and cost them millions of dollars. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think, Mr. Zod?
I think this is a two-pronged question. So I'm going to start first with Disney. Disney is a whole nother separate bag of worms. Their reasonings, I can guarantee you, for getting rid of Johnny were there before this all started. Look at what they're pitching, an all-female pirates reboot. Now look at where Disney is heading. Look at what they did with Carano. Look at all of the things. And I'm not talking about, I don't care how you feel about the comment. Okay, you can have your opinions about it. It was poorly written, but that's not the point. It's the context, right? The context is we have to get rid of this person. Now we have our excuse. Look at JD. We want to get rid of this person so we can have a progressive pirates movie with all females. You guys like that, right? Woman power. Let's go. So that they've been moving towards this direction. And the sad truth is, like you said, Tiffany, nothing personal. Johnny doesn't fit that mold now. So how do you get rid of him? Well, guys, the UK court case, and we just don't want all of this. I mean, nothing personal, but we just don't want this drama to come in. The irony is she brought it anyways. Now, WB is an interesting one because the biggest thing that pisses me off about what they did in particular, and I'm a DC fan, I'll still watch DC, I'm Mr. Zod, but the thing that makes me upset about them is that they backed him, and this is what sunk them to so many people. They were backing him for a good bit. I mean, Rollin came out and said something in his defense. Then they started sniping her. And after they started going after her, WB was like, they didn't want to stand their ground. They folded to the cancel culture, and they said, okay, they probably had a meeting with him. And like a gentleman, like the man he is, he said, I will quote it like I stepped down and took my problems out of it. And even using there, come on, we saw through the shenanigans. We knew he didn't step down. He was going to step down or be fired. And so he chose to step down. And then instead of doing the right thing And this is where the WB shoots themselves in the foot consistently with everything they do. Instead of doing the right thing and saying, okay, Amber, we're not even going to say you're out of it. We're just going to say, you know, we're not sure if you're returning, hold production, whatever they have to do, because it's Corona times. They could have pushed back this movie until the case is over, right? And still save face. No, they doubled down and they chose their side. They told us what side they were on when they kept her on. And now it's all backfiring it. And that's the difference. Disney, for Bob, it's just business. Johnny was a male and they want to go female route. And this was an excuse. Warner Bros. Is worse because they backed the man and then they pulled their support. And now you're sending a message to the fans that we're more scared of cancel culture. We're more scared of #MeToo than we are about doing the right thing, giving you a product you want to see, and most importantly, supporting our actors. And it isn't just their problem. It's across the board these days. Whenever a male in particular is targeted for this nonsense, the first thing any company does now is they go after the male. And then if it's proven false, they go, whoops, guys, our bad. Look at Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, same thing. Angelina Jolie, I'm sorry if you like her, but she's a terrible person. She used a kid to try to get Brad Pitt in trouble. She had her kids lie about what happened. And yet everybody goes, oh, well, Angelina, blah, blah, blah. No, she manipulated a child to say something that wasn't true in order to get Brad Pitt in trouble. And that was proven by what the pilot said, which was contradictory. But the whole thing, and they tried to do the same thing with Brad Pitt. They tried to cancel him, right? And then they came out, and what happened with Angelina? No one goes after her. No one talks about her. No one in the media even brings it up anymore. They won't touch that situation with a 10-foot pole. But once again, #MeToo, we're going to attack the male instead of getting both sides of the story. And that's just the culture we live in. And these idiot keyboard warriors who are part of cancel culture, you ever talk to these morons? They're like these teenagers or these kids in college that think that they understand the world and they don't know shit about shit and they haven't lived life. So they're behind their keyboards going, oh, well, the media says this guy's a bad person. Let me get my little friends together and we'll go #cancel you, cancel you, cancel you. And you guys are irresponsible little punks. You need to grow up. You need to understand how the real world works. And you need to do, I don't know, this is just crazy, maybe research and learn the facts before you go around canceling people.
Sorry, I was trying to pretend to be one of those little punks. Sorry, it was funny, so I was just going with it. Stephanie Davis, thank you so much with a KO. Man, knock me out, man. The KO. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. I love that. Boom. KO. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody who's come here today. Members, you guys have been so generous today. I don't know what to say. I love my panel. Hope you subscribe to their channels. They're going to talk about their channels, and then I've got to get it going. And tomorrow is the membership at 4 p.m. Please join me. We got a lot to talk about. Anybody wants to come on the live stream, so much to talk about, please join me there. So, without further ado, let's...
Rob, you went mute.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't just me.
You're mute, dude. We can't hear you. Still nothing. Oh.
Type it out, Rob. Well, welcome everybody to Tiffany and Sod's stream today. How are you guys doing?
Sorry, I got a phone call. I was like, no, I got a phone call. Go ahead, Tiffany. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was telling you you were muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I got a phone call at that very minute. I was like, no, I want to hear about Tiffany's channel. So if you haven't subscribed to Tiffany or Zod, please do. They're going to talk about the channels right before I head on out the door. So go ahead, Tiffany. All you. What's going on with your channel?
All right, so what I'm doing right now, like I told you at the beginning of the stream, I'm basically doing a two-parter series on basically why it matters. The first one's already out. It's JD versus AH, and it's basically why these things, why this case actually does matter to the disability community. A lot of people don't even think that we really have a dog in this fight, so to speak. So I get into it, and I kind of go through some articles, and just the prejudice that he is up against just based on his diagnosis alone it's stomach turning. And I will tell you that one, the first part I already have out, is very triggering. Second part that I'm going to be covering is the whole Sia controversy. There's a lot of people that really don't understand what it's all about. They all just think it's just due to the actor she chose. There's much more to it, so I'm going to be getting more into that. And, of course, continuing to cover court updates as they come along.
Go ahead, Fanzone. What do you got going on there?
Tonight, please, guys, if you can, if you're awake, come by my channel tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time for the interview I have. It's going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, it is going to be some shocking stuff that's dropped, some big information as far as the WWE goes. If you're a fan, I'm not trying to take some shine away from that, but I'm trying to get you guys to see this cause is I am personally invested in exposing the corruption of this company, because I always talk to you guys about holding people accountable, and I want to get the message out. I want people to know that this company has covered up murders. It has caused young boys to be sexually assaulted, which they knew about and take no responsibility for till this day. And the deaths of so many other wrestlers that could have been avoided, Owen Hart, all of that. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to cover tonight that you still don't know about these cases that Mr. David Bixenspan has brought to the attention of people who would never know. And these are people who had families. These are people whose brothers, sisters, mothers are like me right now and hurting and in pain, and they've gotten no justice. And I'm looking to change that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to be the voice for all of these people who have sat back and this company has ruined with no repercussions. I need the support of the community to stand together and make sure that these people that are hurting see justice for their family members, because it's sad. It should never happen to anyone. And personally going through it, I know what they feel very, very much. I know how hurt they are. I feel it every day. So, I know that's a bit serious, but please come by tonight and show some support. I'd appreciate it.
Thank
you for inviting me, Rob.
Oh, you're welcome. Listen, I'm glad you both came. I want to thank my panel. Thank you again, Tiffany. Thank you, Zod, very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats, the new members. I'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock for a member stream, or I'll see you on Mr. Zod's for his live. Check out Tiffany Daniels and her videos. Take care, everyone. We love you very much. Discord is always in my videos. You can always check it out. I love you all, guys. We all love you. Take care. Till next time. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.